Daytime baseball here on. On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo. So that means we are ready to get this one underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Here's Elvis Andrus now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 5. Ball one. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. Left side. And there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. At the plate, Carlos Correa. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 2 for 3. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Morton is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate in 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Josh Ray.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Riding in, Martin Maldonado. Matt Moore is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Guzman has a play. Here's George Springer, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. Eddie Butler enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Shields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Joey Gallo now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields.
Batting in. Center fielder number
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Altuve waits on it. 1 down. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a high pop-up. Maldonado is calling for it. 2 gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. From the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Now batting, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded by Adore. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Past history with Eddie Butler. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count even at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. Ricardo Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 68, Ricardo Rodriguez.
0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Reddick leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltre. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He throws him on the fastball there. Adrian Beltre becomes the first out of the inning. Bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hard ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo going back on it. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. And that'll bring up the former first rounder. Brandon Mann answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the start. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazara's on his horse. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Number 67.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were...
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Grounded to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Josh Reddick, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Gurriel at second, Gattis at first, 1 gone. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting in his head right now.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. She'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. And that misses ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do.
Corey Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Beltre has to hurry, and Beltre throws on to first for the out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's George Springer. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Springer.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He was laid off and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here's a high pop-up. Beltre is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Odor, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Popped him up. Bregman over to his left. 1 out. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Count is 1-2 now. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone into the upper deck. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor has it, and that will conclude matters. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brian Presley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Hit to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In the dirt here. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Reddick on third with 2 out. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Another full count offering on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. And their runner number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Slider whiffed on for strike. Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Rougned Odor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1 to Chirinos.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bregman has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit